Hi, welcome to Grow New Plants. So today I'm going to start planting my pepper seeds. I've got a lot of different kinds of pepper seeds I'm going to plant. And the first ones I'm going to start planting today are these are called early jalapenos. So I did a lot of research on what kind of varieties, this, that, and the other, and these are, I don't remember what all my research said at this point, but I remember I like this variety. So this is what I'm going to go with. They're just called early jalapenos. And this is a 1/4 ounce, but it should be well more than 100 seeds. There's the seeds right there. That's way more than what I'm going to need. So I'm going to plant, I got a 60 cell Rootmaker tray and I got a 24 cell Rootmaker tray. So I'm going to plant in both of them, see how they do. I'm hoping they will come up and fill out these cells where I can pull them out, and then I'll put them up into probably 4-inch pots or something like that. I just want to start them in the Rootmaker, get as many as I can going, move them up into standard pots. And then I'll probably sell some of them, give some of them away, and then of course I'm going to grow some of them out here in the greenhouse. So, so I got my standard soil mix, my starter soil mix. I did a new video, so I will post that up here. Always can't remember which one's right. I think this way is where it's going to show in the video. I'll post the link for that one up there on how I made my soil. I'll go from start to finish, fertilizer, mix, everything, how I do it. And then pre-moisten my soil a little bit. It just makes it easier to absorb the water once you start watering them in. So I pre-moisten my soil, fill my containers up. And basically, all I need to do, gotta put the glasses on for this because these things are little. So basically, I'm just gonna come through here and I'll grab one with a tweezer and shove it down in there. You know what, I'm gonna try something different this time too. I think I can, yeah, I can do that easier with my fingers. So I'm pushing them about a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch below the ground. So I'm just putting one seed in each container. Some people will put multiple seeds in a cell. I'm not doing that. I've got enough cells that I should be fine. Even if some of them don't take, then I'll still have more plants than what I need. And one of the biggest things here is just when you're putting these seeds in, I leave my little divots in there. I've learned that. I leave the little divots in there until I'm done. And that way I know that I put a seed in each one. So I'll fast forward through this part and then we'll come back and water them in and I'll just talk about them for a minute. Okay, so I don't know whether you could tell looking at the video and fast forward, there were quite a few of them. I accidentally got 2 seeds in there, but you know, I'm not going to worry about it. There's probably a dozen or more of them that actually have 2 seeds in them. So then I just come back and I put a little bit more loose soil across the top. And I just gently, so I don't disrupt the seeds, just gently come back and fill in those little divots where I push the seeds down in there. The thing is, you don't want your soil super compacted. You want it to be loose so it's aerated, the way the roots can grow good in there. And that's pretty much all there is to this. And I don't know what it doesn't say what on there, what the germination time is on these, but I'm guessing a week or 2 at the most. And I'm putting them in the greenhouse, and the greenhouse is staying plenty warm. I mean, it's early, it's still the last week of March. So it's still gets some cool weather here and there. I mean, it's hit or miss this time of year, but it's staying warm in the greenhouse. Even when it's cool outside, the greenhouse stays warmer. So that ought to be good. They ought to germinate pretty quick. So I'll go ahead and water them in. I'm going to get these out of the way so I don't get them wet. And I'll water them in with this little mister head. It's a dram 1 gallon mister head. And you see right there, it doesn't really disturb the soil any. And it puts out 1 gallon a minute, so it takes a little while to water them in good, but better than just putting them straight off your water hose or a regular fog nozzle or a regular water nozzle, you know, like a dram water breaker or something like that. It'll kind of disturb the soil a little bit. So I just kind of water them in like this until the water starts running out the bottom. I know they're soaked in good, then I'll just keep them watered And I got irrigation in the greenhouse now, so I still have to hook the valves up to it. I've got the heads hooked up and the irrigation works. I just got to hook the valve up to the timer, which I'll do that in the next day or so. And then these things will get watered automatically. So anyway, so this is the first of a series of peppers. I've got these, and I've got I got some black Hungarian peppers, which are something new that I discovered. And I am Hungarian heritage, so I thought that would be a cool pepper. And they got cool colors to them and all that. Supposedly about like a jalapeno, slightly above a jalapeno on the Scoville scale. And then when I get done with those, then I'm going to start a 5-part series of peppers, and I have the top 5 peppers on the Scoville scale, and I've got seeds for all 5 of them. So I'm going to start with number 5 and work my way up, and that'll be a 5-part series of planting some super hot peppers. Anyway, so I appreciate you watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and hit that little bell notification. That way when updates come out on these, I'll do an update on this video and all the others once they germinate and get up big enough to transplant. So hit that bell notification. That way you'll get notified whenever I have new videos coming out. Thank you.